What is up, everybody? This is Eric, the one and only Bear Collector, and today I'm doing my July 2022 video game haul. And this month pretty much actually had less items than last month, less downloadable games and less stuff. But I got a couple of cool things. So anyways, let's begin like always with my digital downloads. First, I'm going to be showing you the only thing I got was for Nintendo Switch downloads. It's only 2 games, and the games are Gato Roboto, which is a Metroidvania styled as of like old school Game Boy games, and the other one is Halloween Forever, which is a 2D side-scrolling platformer. This one is a game I've been trying to get for a really long time. It's only available for download right now. And no matter at certain intervals, I always missed out on the sale. And this time around, it went on sale, and I was able to take, advantage of it. So ended up getting these 2 games. They're actually pretty fun. I already played them, and they're really fun games. So that is pretty much my digital downloads for the month. And as far as items that I got, we will begin with the physical games. I'm just trying to adjust the camera a little bit, guys. There we go. First one that I got is actually my son. My son got a couple of games, by the way, which are part of this lot. But one of the games he got was Pokemon Sun for the 3DS. This is one of those games that he's collecting all the Pokemon games, and Pokemon Sun for him is actually I would think it's a memorable series, because earlier before making this video I was talking to my son and I told him, how did you get introduced to Pokemon? And he told me that he thought, because he collects a lot of Pokemon cards. So guys, this kid has a ton, like baseball cards we did back in our days. This kid has a ton of Pokemon cards. Baseball cards were during my era, which go before the Pokemon cards. I know that Pokemon cards go back a long time, but baseball cards are before that, But anyways, and he was telling me that, he said, Dad, well, I remember that one time in the flea market, you bought me a little tin where Pokemon cards came, and a couple of Pokemon cards were in there. And when I first saw the cards, I got really excited and I really liked them, and I got really hooked. And then of course toys. But I told him, no, Pokemon cards came a little later when you were a little bit older. I told him before that. And I think we were talking, and he agrees that I think it has to do with the Pokemon Sun and Moon cartoon series that came out a few years back, but also toys. So for him, I feel like this is a memorable game for him. I haven't played it. He said he has, and he kind of likes it, but it's a little bit hard for him compared to other games. And then I was like, well, if you want to wait until we play it, and he's like, yeah, he's gonna wait. But anyways, moving right along, a game I've been trying to get forever, and I finally just decided to buy it, and that is Secret of Evermore for the SNES. Great game. One of my favorite RPGs in the SNES. SNES had a ton of them, and this is one of them. And I've been for many years I've been trying to find a copy for a decent price. Around the same time I was looking for Illusion of Gaia, which I already own. That one, fortunately, I got it for cheaper. This one, unfortunately, I had to shell out a couple of bucks for it, and I just decided to do it, and I said, might as well. It ain't gonna get any cheaper. This game's not getting any cheaper. Plus, I wish that they would remake this game. That game is great. Bring it for the Switch. Just like they brought out, like, Secret of Mana 2 and other games. But moving right along, another game that I just discovered recently. Now this is a reproduction, you guys, but I really want to play it. And that game is, I gotta remember, For the Frog, the Bell Tolls, or something like that. Is it? For the Frog, the Bell Tolls. Yes, this is a Japanese game that got translated to English. It's a very interesting style of game. So it kind of reminds me like Zelda, but not quite. has that style, but it's a interesting RPG nonetheless that I want to try out. So anyways, got myself a reproduction copy, so I don't mind getting them. But yeah, next game I got brand new, and I did the price for this game was that, but then I used points and got it for like $10. And this is Eurokill. What is it? Eurokill, the Culmination games for the PS5. This is basically a shooter. Looks like a bullet hell shooter, but it mixes like story, kind of like novel, style cutscenes. This game just really caught my eye. So yeah, used points to get it. Didn't pay the $49. I had a ton of points from GameStop that I wanted to use, that I used on that game, and I only ended up paying like about $9 or a little bit less. But yeah, next game, this is also my son's. This game is awesome. This is actually the game I've been playing with him right now after beating Shield. And this game is Pokemon Legends Arceus for the Nintendo Switch. Yes, it's pronounced Arceus, not Arceus. I don't know. I kind of quickly went to see the pronunciation as Arceus, or Arceus, whatever. But anyways, very innovative Pokemon game. Very fun. I'm enjoying this one actually, you guys. This is a really, really fun game. Very different to other Pokemon games. It's basically more like an RPG, but you use Pokemon, but then you still launch the Pokemon. The gameplay mechanics is interesting, and I feel like the Pokemon series is leaning towards this style of RPG now. I get the feeling they're going to leave that behind and focus more like this moving forward. Although they brought out, I know my son was saying they brought out Pearl and Diamond, and they brought out, what is it, the other one? Violet and... I forgot, he mentioned it, Violet, and I forgot what other one. He's going crazy with those, so... man, but that game Arceus is fun. Anyways, this weekend... actually, there's a lot of games I got just this weekend, and basically, I took advantage of the GameStop sale. They were having a 4/4/20 sale in the bins. This one wasn't part of a bin. This one, they were taking off an additional 50% off from the yellow tag, and I got Harvest Moon Mad Dash for the PS4. It's actually a brand new copy, but they're stupid new, but complete but new type of thing. Like when they seal it off, I know it's dumb. I hate that. I should write a letter to GameStop, and they should stop doing that, because I think that they should count them as used, not new. But anyways, I've always ranted about that. But Harvest Moon Mad Dash, something that this is a series I've always been curious about. And when my girlfriend saw it and my kids saw it, they're like, "Ooh, Harvest Moon." I'm like, yeah. So yeah, pretty cheap game. I actually bought it for a couple of bucks. This next lot of PS4, Xbox One combos, I got them for the sale 4/4/20. First one is Terra Trilogy for the PS4. Now, this is 3 games in one. It's basically Terra Lander 2, and Terra Bomber. This is a game I've been looking at for a really long time, and it always caught my eye until finally, after I bought it, I saw a quick video, and it's basically old school computer games into one bundle, which I think if I would have paid more money for it, I would have been pissed off, but I'm happy that I didn't. So yeah. The next one, I love this story, the Journey West story, Monkey King. Monkey King, the hero, is back for the PS4. This one is looks like a hack and slash adventure game. Also part of the deal. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I feel hopefully there was a game review that I did for called Journey West. I believe that was the name of it, for the PlayStation 3 a couple of years back. And it's more of a modern take on the Monkey King Journey to the West legend or story, but I'm looking forward to playing this one. This one's interesting. The other one I'm interested in because I really like the series, but I haven't seen most of the series because they already have so many seasons. The Walking Dead, A New Frontier for the Xbox One. Telltale series. Love these series. They make a lot of cool games, decision-based games. And this is one that I wanted to have in my collection. I think I already have season 1 and season 2. I don't know. I gotta go back. I know I have a few, but definitely another one that I want to play. So interesting. And then finally, this one just caught my eye. It reminded me of a type of Grand Theft Auto. I don't know if it is. You guys, please comment below if you guys know about this game. Raid World War II for the Xbox One. I guess it's from the makers of Payday 2. But it looks like an interesting game. I don't really know what it's about. I just saw it in the pile and it looked cool. And I've heard good things about Payday 2. So yeah, there it is. And then finally, these games I just got today as of the making of this video. They arrived today. Got them on Amazon. The first one is a game that my son caught his eye when he saw it, but I've been peeping out this game for the last couple of weeks at GameStop and whatnot. And that is Monster Crown for the Switch. Basically a Pokemon style game clone, but with a little bit of a different twist. They say that it's a little bit more adult oriented when I saw a review, but definitely one that caught my attention because in this one you don't catch the monsters, you kind of make a pact with the monsters. The way that they did it reminds me so much of either Persona, was it Persona, or Shin Megami Tensei, where you get the monsters but you form packs, or I think that's what. It's been such a long time since I played the Persona games. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but I think it's very similar. But it seemed like a good game, and my son even caught attention, but I told him it's a T game, it's not an E game. But he still wants to play it. I said, well, we'll see how it goes. And then finally, this one, you guys, I had my eye on it since last month. And it's an import game, but it looked fantastic when I saw the review. And that is Record of Lodo's War, Deedlit in Wonder Labyrinth. Sorry, it's a long name. Record of Lodo's War, Deedlit in Wonder Labyrinth for the Switch. It's a European game. I don't think it's a US release. This is a straight up Castlevania Symphony of the Night clone. Looked really good when I saw the reviews of it, and this is one game that I'm looking forward to play. I'm not familiar with the series Record of Lodo's War, but I've heard a lot of it in the past on animes and games. But this one is a 2D side-scrolling Metroidvania. Very, very. I felt when I saw the reviews, I thought I feel like they just copied Castlevania Symphony of the Night and ported it over and just did a girl instead of I believe, who was Symphony of the Night? Oh my god, yeah, I think it was Alucard. That was Symphony of the Night, but yeah, so very fun game that I'm really looking forward to playing it real soon. And that's pretty much the games. Now I bought a couple of items. Now the first one in the local my local thrift store. One of the items that my girlfriend actually found, I'm gonna give this to my daughter later because she's shown interest in these little digital games, and that's a Bugs Life Tiger Electronics game. The only problem with it is like the cover doesn't quite stay on. I tested it and it worked fine. Very loud. The thing made a lot of noise, but looked pretty fun. I was playing it. I mean, I haven't really played these in a long time. And I'm gonna try to collect a couple of these. But yeah, this is one. And then finally, if you guys are familiar with this toy line, this is a rarity among rarities that I've discovered, that I've kind of knew about but forgot, and then I discovered. It's a toy, and of course this is part of the GoBots, and it is the Andro Base for the GoBots. Basically, it's a ship. If you pull the wings, I'm gonna try my best to show it. Let me zoom out, if I can zoom out. That's the best that I can zoom out. It is a ship, and It is like for the GoBots, it's a play set. Believe it or not, this thing is super, super rare. I've never really seen it out in the wild before. I've read upon, because I have a little bit of a guide of you know, collecting GoBots and everything over the years, and they show this that this is one of those rare things. And basically, what it does, it transforms into like a play set. Let me see the wings. Let me see if I could do this. I'm trying to get this out. Yes, and it's basically, if you can see, it's a towering transforming toy. The wings go, you can store your GoBots there. Have like little landing spaces. Only one platform. I'm missing two, and this thing would be complete pretty much. Something like this, I got it for super cheap. Super cheap, because something like this goes, from what I've seen in listings, about $200 to $300 in worser shape. So yes, and it rolls. It's pretty cool. From the GoBots, later down in the future, I'm planning on doing a video on this thing and a couple of GoBots. So peep out those videos coming up. But anyways, those were my hauls for July 2022. Not a lot of stuff that I got, but I did get a couple of neat things. Just a little bit of some updates. I got a bunch of videos. I'm gonna continue my final video of the Disney trip that I did. Finally, I just got a little bit tired, but I feel like the games that I had planned for that trip were actually pretty interesting and good. But I'm actually going to be doing that. I already have a bunch of games already lined up, as well as some other things lined up that are going to be coming up really soon. I'm also going on vacation again, but I'm not going to be doing nothing major. I'm hoping I do not get sick this time. I'm praying that I don't, because it was just a pain in the butt. So you guys, you know, take care of yourselves out there, because this Rona is going out really, really rampant again. But hopefully for next month, I'll get a couple more items in and see how my collection goes next month. I'm actually trying to wind down a little bit, but I find things here and there that kind of catch my eye. Right now I'm trying to help my son plan out his Pokemon game collection. Pretty much that's what he's been doing as far as that. I actually told him that I want him to do a video. He really likes that idea. Maybe over at his channel. He hasn't done anything in such a long time, but you know, he also has a lot of Pokemon cards. But we may do that, a little collabo with him soon. But you know, it all depends. All in all, I got a bunch of stuff lined up, some really good, interesting things lined up. I'm planning also a couple of other. I'm planning on doing a game series as well, a collection of games that I have, but I'm kind of playing through some of those games because I haven't played some of them, and once I get that done, I really want to show that off because it has a little interesting background. But anyways, we'll see how everything goes. I'm trying my best to keep my promises. I don't mean to, you know, with life and everything that's going on at my household, it's hectic, and I try to make as much time as I can for this. But anyways, this has been my July 2022 haul. Enough talk. This has been Erik the Bear Collector. Thanks guys for watching. Peace out.